Okay, there we go. Hey, Pam. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, just trying to make sure my audio was working right. Pam, you're just like me. You're always right on time. I love it. How are you doing today? Today has been a whirlwind for me. I feel like I haven't done anything. You did make it. I'm so happy. I was a little worried when you were asking what time it was when you had posted a comment on some other video. I was like, oh shoot, like I wanted to do all of those like time um like conversions for different like time zones, but I'm so bad at that. I don't even know how many time zones there are, so I didn't even try to do that. You're never on it, Pam. Well, you were on it today, so that counts for something. But yeah, today I wasn't really doing a whole lot today. I tried Dungeons and Dragons with my brother for the first time today. That's kind of like an old school kind of game, but my boyfriend, my brother, and I all did it, and it was definitely interesting. But that I think we spent 3 hours doing that. It was a a big time suck. It just it took so long. I had no idea how long we were spending on it, but that was kind of interesting. If you guys know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, then you kind of understand. But I think it's kind of like role playing, like you're creating a story. So you can kind of be creative and I don't know, do your own thing. But it was something interesting to do, but I don't know. It was just different and took a lot of time. I'm Pacific and Pam is Central. Okay, that's good to know. Pam says, I worked in the garden today. Yay. Have you seen the Big Bang Theory where they played Dungeons and Dragons? No, I haven't seen that. I haven't I don't think I've watched a full episode of the Big Bang Theory, but I'm sure that would have been funny where they played Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, Seattle Sapphire, how are you? She Aretha says, hi, Mary and everyone. I can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. I hope you had a nice birthday. What was it? Friday? I wasn't able to catch your live because I'm now working in the office, but I hope you had a lovely birthday. Devon says, hi, Mary. Hi. Am I saying your name right? Is it Devon or is it Devon? Devon. One for Devon, two for Devon. I had a couple things I wanted to talk about today that's keto related. One being I placed an order for a baked good company that I've been wanting to place an order at for a really long time, but I haven't because it's super expensive. And even though I buy keto stuff often, it's hard for me to like bring myself to make certain purchases, and like keto baked goods is like I feel like it's the most expensive thing you can buy on keto. So it's hard for me to want to make those purchases because when I first started keto, I was buying like baked goods and getting them shipped to me like all the time, and they were all trash. Like all of them were just really, really gross. I think keto has kind of come a really long way since I started keto a little more than 2 years ago. So I want to say the baked goods are better now, but it still makes me nervous. You know how like when you first have it like an introduction to something and it's kind of like a negative experience, and then anytime you're revisiting that, you kind of just remember that first experience. It's kind of hard to shake. That's how I feel about keto baked goods. So it's it's something that I always want to try, but it's hard for me to like bite the bullet and actually try it. But I wanted to purchase something as like a celebration for something I can't announce yet, but I wanted to buy something to celebrate a little bit. And I've been thinking of buying these baked goods from this keto bakery in Utah. And I finally just did it. Like I told my boyfriend, I was like, okay, like This is the price for, I think it's like $54 for a box of cupcakes. And that's, oh God, that's a lot. So I was just like, gosh, like that's too much. I was like, you know what? It's like a one-time thing. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I'm just going to do it. And then I went to check out and shipping was $15, which I was just like, oh my gosh, like on top of the $54 for the baked goods in the first place. And then like, I hate paying shipping. I feel like shipping had like Amazon's really spoiled me with no shipping. So I didn't want to pay shipping, and then $15, it's like not a small amount. So I ended up, I just did it. I like closed my eyes and just did it. But the company that I purchased these baked goods from, it's from, I think it's called Keto Cakes Utah. If any of you have heard of that, let me know. I think there's one channel that the lady, I think, is in Utah, and she is actually able to go in person. So I'm in California, so I had to order online, and it takes like a couple weeks to get here. But I did order from them finally. I've seriously been wanting to order from them for like at least a year since I heard about it. And I finally bit the bullet and did it. You guys know that like baked goods, like cupcakes and desserts are like my weakness. So I just decided to do it just as like a one-time thing. I'll tell you the flavors I got. I just don't want to get lost in the comments. Devin, thank you. It's number 2, Devin. Aretha says, it was very nice. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks, you too, Aretha. Rob, you made it. Rob says, yay, you made it again. Hello, everyone. Kristen, how are you? Guys, if you haven't checked out Kristen John's channel, she's amazing. She's such an incredible person, but an amazing YouTuber as well. She's so encouraging and accepting of how everybody does their own keto journey. I really wish there were more YouTubers like her. She's amazing. Check her out if you haven't seen her channel already. Pam Robinson says, how many cupcakes in a box? That's a great question. Oh, it's a dozen. So it's 12. I think 12 is a dozen. So the flavors I got, they have like monthly flavors. So I kind of have been checking periodically. I didn't want to order a box until there were at least majority of the flavors that I actually wanted to try, because I don't want to waste that money on a flavor that I don't want. And every time before this month, it had been like half I was interested in and half I had no interest in. And I wanted to get variety. So this month for April, they had 3 flavors that I was interested in. So I went ahead and did it. So the flavors I got for cupcakes is cookie dough. I don't even know what that consists of. The second flavor is birthday cake, which I'm really hoping is vanilla cake, because vanilla cake is my favorite. And then I got caramel brownie cheesecake. So they had like a coconut, like a blueberry coconut cupcake, and coconut's it's iffy for me. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. So I just thought it'd be better to play it safe. So I wanted to get a cheesecake, and caramel brownie cheesecake sounds amazing to me. So I went ahead and did that. And then so you can make your own box and pick 4 flavors. So I did another birthday cake. I don't know. It would be, I guess, 6 divided by 4 is how they would break up the flavors. So I just did the birthday cake again because I'm anticipating me liking that one. I have no affiliation with them, in case anyone's wondering, but this is just a company I've had my eye on for a while. I've heard people say it's good, and I'm desperate for like a good keto cupcake. I've tried making them myself, and they just turn out more like muffins, which is fine. But I just want a convincing keto cupcake, because that kind of stuff for me helps me to not have a real cupcake. So that's kind of my rationale. I know some people have the opposite reaction, where if they have something that resembles a food that they used to like overeat, then like a keto cupcake would make them want a real cupcake. For me, it's the opposite, thankfully. So I can have a keto cupcake and then just be satisfied with that and not want to have a regular cupcake. So I'm thankful for that one. Let me know how you guys react to it, because I'm interested. I don't know what the split would be if more people have the reaction I have, where it's like they have a keto cupcake and then they don't want cupcakes anymore, or if it's the other one where they have a keto cupcake and it just makes them want cupcakes because like it triggers something in them. Oh, Kristen John says keto baked goods. What keto bakery did you buy from? I think it's called Keto Cakes Utah. Keto Cakes Utah. So I'm in California, but they do ship, so I'm excited to receive that. I'm always nervous about shipping too, because sometimes when they go a far distance, it changes the texture of the cupcakes or the baked good. So yeah. Pam Robinson 12 is in a box. I don't know if I read that twice. Right Family. Hey, Right Family. I looked at one of the bakeries too. I couldn't do it. I know. I've been looking at it for so long. And, I don't buy myself a whole lot of like nice things just because I don't really care to have like, I don't know, nice clothes or whatever, shoes and things like that. I don't even like jewelry. But like food is one of those things where it's like, I feel like it's an investment in my health. So I kind of justify spending money on that. But even when I justify it that way, the baked good company, it's too much. It is too much. I've seen like some cakes just like around, I think they're like 10 or 12 inches cakes, like $60. It's just like, what? Why? Why does that have to be so expensive? I really want to make my own, because obviously that would be so much more cost effective. But I just suck at baking. I'm just no good at it. I once, when I was really early on in my keto journey, I had successfully made like a fathead dough, and then made cinnamon rolls out of it. And it was so delicious. I don't know what recipe I used, but I tried kind of like doing the same thing where I was just using a fathead dough and made cinnamon rolls, and it didn't turn out. And I've tried it since and I just can't get it to work. I don't understand it. I don't know enough about baking to know what it is that I'm doing wrong to make a recipe, the same recipe, work once and then the next time it doesn't work. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing like a series on my channel where I record myself doing a recipe that I've done before, and I know that the recipe itself is fine, but it doesn't work out. And then I ask everybody to say like, hey, what do you think went wrong in this recipe? Why do you think it didn't turn out? Because I feel like that would be educational for me, but maybe for other people too. And maybe it would be challenging for some people to identify like where I went wrong. Cause I know there's certain things like, you're supposed to put the butter out at like room temperature because that changes the way that like everything combines. And I think you're supposed to like blend the butter and sugar together before mixing other ingredients because that changes the texture of things. I don't know. There's a couple things I know like that. Like you want eggs to be the same temperature as the rest of your ingredients. Otherwise it will like clump things. But sometimes I feel like a lot of the times when I make a recipe and it fails, I have no idea where I went wrong. So I've been thinking about that for a while, if it would be something that would be interesting for people to point out where I went wrong, because then maybe that'd be educational for more than just me. But I've never seen a video like that, so I don't know if that would be anything someone's interested in. Maybe I'll do that. I want to try a prepackaged cake mix today. So maybe I'll do that when I do that one. Just record it and be like, okay, did I do something wrong here? What? You would think that it's not that hard. Just adding a few ingredients to a prepackaged mix, but I find some way to mess it up, I swear. Kristen John says, I want cupcakes now. Yeah, I feel that all the time. Kristen John says, oh, thanks, Mary. I'm good. Can't wait to see what you think of the cupcakes. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about it because this is part of why I wanted to start my channel, is because I was buying things early on that are really expensive and they're like advertised as being this really tasty thing. And then I get it and it's just like, one time I got food poisoning from some cupcakes. I don't know what the heck was wrong with them. But maybe just because they shipped to me and they were really expensive and I had to throw them all out. So part of why I made my channel is because I want to be able to share, hey, this was my experience with this. So like, it was successful and, maybe it's okay for you to try too, or, hey, this really didn't turn out the way that I had expected. So maybe you could temper your expectations or something, just to help people to not waste money like I have with keto. That's because I think it's my accounting side. I just can't stick wasting money on, especially when it's like an expensive amount of money for something that just ends up in the trash. It just bugs me so much. Hey, Mary, how are you? Mary R is in the house. Pam Robinson says, is that one-time purchase of a dozen or several months? It's 1 dozen, Pam. $54 for 1 dozen, just a one-time purchase. I know it's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous, but I've had my eye on it for so long. It's supposed to be super delicious. I don't know. For me, I think even if it's really good, I don't know if you could justify that price. I had to pay $15 for what's it called? Shipping too. So I mean, it was 54 plus that 15. Ugh. I know, I'm sick about it. Right Family says, Black Sheep Keto has a great recipe. Non-keto people ate it more. Oh, interesting. Do you know, Right Family, do you know what the recipe was called? Was it just like keto cupcakes, vanilla keto cupcakes? I'd love to try that. I've watched a lot of Black Sheep Keto's videos, and he spends so much time perfecting his recipes. I really respect the dedication that he has for his recipes. It's crazy. So when he does have a good recipe that he perfected, he put time into it and he did all the trial and error stuff. It's I feel like his recipes are trustworthy. Although I've never made one before, I know I've heard him talk about all the trial and error that he does to perfect his recipes. So he really dedicates a lot of time to it. Kristen John says, if they are really good cupcakes, I might want to eat them all, but would freeze them to keep me from doing it. No, I agree. I think it depends on the ingredients too of the cupcakes. If it's a higher fat content, maybe I could get away with just 1 or 2 and then not really want any anymore. If it's light and airy and I don't know, it's kind of like eating nothing like a regular cupcake is, yeah, I could probably eat a ton of them. So we'll see. I'll definitely make a video about that, just so if it's no good, then maybe I could save someone from spending the money like I have. Hey, Gail, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. Tina House says, hi, Mary. Just noticed that you were on live. Yes, I'm so glad you could make it, Tina. Dash Dash says, when you and your boyfriend get married, will you make him change his name to Keto so you don't have to change? Whoops. Where'd it go? Oh, did it get removed? No, it didn't. Change his name to Keto so you don't have to change your channel name. Also, just bought the Aldi hamburger buns and they're amazing. Oh, I didn't realize Aldi had hamburger buns. Unfortunately, I don't have an Aldi near me. I think the closest Aldi to me is 2 hours away. But that's cool that they have hamburger buns. I've been seeing a lot lately in grocery stores around me, them having the Franz or Ferrans hamburger buns and the Franz bread. There's also an Oro wheat one now. I actually just did a video with my boyfriend about that one and a couple other ones. because I've been finding so many keto breads around me. It's crazy. Hey, Kim Cole, how are you? I'm glad you could make it. Pam Robinson says, I'm going into the bakery business. God, I know. Seriously, if you can make a good keto baked good, you could make buku bucks. You don't even have to have um like a storefront. You could just sell it online. It's crazy. If I could do it, that I would do that for sure. I would sell online for sure. Gail Crisp says, there is a keto bakery in San Diego. Yes, since my daughter lives there, I had her ship me some items a couple years ago, and they were delicious. Oh, I wonder if it's the same keto bakery I'm thinking of, because O Krogal has done a video about a bakery. Well, it's not a bakery. It's like a keto grocery store, but they also have baked goods. I think it's called like California Keto, but it's in San Diego, and they have some baked goods there and they look amazing. I wonder if it's a different bakery though, because it's not necessarily a bakery that I've seen on O Krogal's challenge. Oh, I can't talk today. On her channel, I haven't seen any other San Diego bakeries, but San Diego is like 6 to 8 hours away from me, so it's not like I don't have all the information about San Diego, unfortunately. I've always wanted to visit there, though. I hear it's beautiful. Kristen John says, I spend $6 a baked good at my local sugar-free shop. Granted, I don't buy a dozen at a time, but the price is not bad for the cupcakes. Hey, if it's delicious and it helps you, I think it's well worth it. I'm more concerned that it's not going to be delicious and it's not going to help me. That's what I'm worried about. If it's a sure thing, you know it's good, then I don't know. I feel like it's worth it. I wish I had a sugar-free shop like you do. That one, I've seen some of your hauls from that shop near you. It seems really cool. You're very lucky. Cherish it, Kristen. Bright Family says vanilla cake recipe is the one I use, but I think he's got a new one. Ooh, I gotta check that out because I love vanilla cake, and I feel like it's hard to accomplish. Maybe you do it with coconut flour. I'm not sure. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Sugar Junkie says, I wish I could eat just one cupcake. One turns into 36 for me. Regular cupcakes, 100%. That's how it goes for me too. Although I did have, I don't know if you want to call it a slip up, but I wasn't well prepared at work like a month ago or a couple weeks ago. I forget what it was. And I had eaten a donut, and I was really like a regular donut. And I was worried that it was going to make me eat like a ton of donuts, and it didn't. So I don't know. Your relationship with food can definitely change, I think, as your taste buds change and as you kind of grow and become more aware of what your body needs. So last time I had cupcakes, regular cupcakes, it was like that though, which was, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I don't even remember last time I've had a regular cupcake. That's crazy. Mary R says, I like the Sola bread. I've seen Sola breads in stores now near me. I can't believe it. I've tried the Sola bread before. I don't think it's bad. I think it has a little bit of a tang to me that is it's not terribly noticeable, but I do know it's there. Kim Cole says, Aretha mentioned she's going to San Diego to visit the keto grocery store. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that because I wonder what she gets. I know she usually eats pretty clean, so I'm interested in seeing what she picks out. Kim Cole says, I love San Diego. It looks beautiful. I have a friend that just moved there. So if I do go, I got to go visit her, but it seems like a neat place. Although she was telling me that I guess it gets really, really hot in the summer, which I was not expecting because I think it's near the ocean. So I don't know. Got to go during a cooler time because I cannot handle the heat. It was like 86 yesterday. I drove kind of more in the valley, and it was 86. I was just like, oh my God, this is so hot. I just do not feel good. Can't do the heat. Dash Dash says, there's a keto bakery in Atlanta. Shoot. Sorry, guys, for the shakiness. Keto bakery in Atlanta called Zambango. 6 cupcakes will run you about 50. Wow. Wow. 50 plus bucks. That's crazy. Hey, Misty, how are you? Sorry, a bit late. Hope everyone is doing well. That's okay. I know Sundays, weekends are kind of hectic, a lot going on. I'm glad you could make it though. I need to catch up on your videos because I've been out of the loop. I don't know where the time has gone because I just all the days, my work weeks are becoming hectic. I think it's because I'm going back into the office. I can't watch videos like I used to. And I don't take a lunch like I'm supposed to. So it's rough. Rob says, I like keto baked goods, but a lot of businesses use wheat, gluten, and oat fibers. I can't handle it. Does wheat, gluten, and oat fiber upset your stomach? I'm curious because I've used oat fiber kind of here and there, and I haven't noticed really anything about it. But oat fiber has a really nice texture to it when you bake it with like liquid. It like gets kind of gummy. So I'm thinking if I did make a good keto cupcake, it would have to have oat fiber in it. But I don't want to have like some sort of stomach ache or something. If that's what it does, I'm not sure. Kristen John says, I feel very lucky that I have a sugar-free shop near me. Yes. Not everybody has that, so. Dash Dash says, solar bread is bad for you. It is keto, but because of the Vital Wheat gluten amount used, it causes inflammation in the body. Oh, especially if you have arthritis, dermatitis, and psoriasis. Interesting. Okay, so some people, I hear people say, oh, like, because they said that about Chompies a lot, because Chompies has Vital Wheat gluten. And they would say, oh, this isn't like really keto or not good for you or whatever. Or like, oh, I wouldn't buy this because it has Vital Wheat gluten. And I never knew why people would say that. I don't have any Chompies loaves on me, but I'm going to have to get one and see how my body feels if I do feel that inflammation or not. Because Vital Wheat gluten is an incredible ingredient and it has loads of protein in it. So I wonder the impact, like I wonder how much Vital Wheat gluten you would have to have in order for it to make a noticeable difference in your arthritis. And, you know, I'm sure it's different for everybody, but I didn't realize that it could cause inflammation. So that's very good to know. Thank you for sharing that. Your pal Misty says, howdy, sugar junkie. I've been a Mary fan for a long time. You're so funny. Rob says, I'm hooked on Egg Life wraps. At the moment, they are not the best texture, but they are a decent wheat-free tortilla. Yeah, I've seen those in stores too. I've never bought them because the concept makes me a little weary, but I think it could definitely be a good option. I mean, I've made eggshell tacos basically before. When I do my egg fast, I just do it with like egg and cheese. So it's not like it's much different than that, but yeah, if you find that works for you, that's awesome. Are they terribly expensive, Rob? I've seen them at Sprouts before, and I think Costco has it, but I've never looked at the price, so I'm not sure. I mean, it's egg. I don't know what else they have in it. I wonder how much they're jacking up the price for those things. That's the unfortunate thing, is that convenience of getting it pre-made. It really costs us. It's a bummer. That's the thing, is like so many people recommend to me, oh, you should make this yourself instead of like buying the prepackaged thing. Oh, you should make this yourself. It's like, yeah, I know if I could make it myself, I would make it myself. I want to make it myself. It's just not always easy. Either people don't have time or like me, just literally are not capable of doing it. I try, but it's tough to make things from scratch. Like my mom always would make things from scratch when I was a kid. She made it look so easy. It's not easy. Oh my gosh. Dash Dash says, can't wait for people to start making keto pot brownies. Keto pot brownies as in like with marijuana in it, or keto? Because like there's a burrito place in California. They might have gone out of business now, but they would have brownies at the counter and it said, "Oh, these are pot brownies." And then it had in parentheses like it was made in a pot. So then I started thinking like, "Oh, is that a thing? Is that like a way to cook brownies that makes it like really I don't know, moist or something?" I don't know. Since Rob says, since going keto, I've realized my skin / digestive issues, dandruff, etc., were all caused by wheat. I avoid it at all costs. That is such interesting information because I like my skin dries out quite a bit. Like in certain areas, I used to have this issue around my mouth where my skin would dry up. And I think my boss called, not my boss, my doctor called it dermatitis, I think. But I never thought that wheat could be the issue. Maybe I'll try like a month of wheat free or something. See how that does. I don't think in that allergy test or food sensitivity test that I took, it said anything about wheat. Because I think wheat and gluten are a couple of those things that a lot of people are sensitive to. So that might be an interesting thing for me to try. Thank you for sharing that, Rob. That's good to know that that's a possibility. Dash says, can't wait for, oh, I already read that. Gail Crisp says, the bakery in San Diego is Keto Dessert Company. Oh, shoot, there's another one. I got to write that down because I have a friend that is in San Diego and she was just asking me about keto stuff. She just went keto. So I have to let her know. Thank you for sharing that. Dessert bakery. Dash says, yep. Okay. So it's with marijuana in it. Devin says, hey, Kristen, went to 360 the other day and it's always such a treat. Got their carrot cake. Ooh, that sounds good. Wasn't my favorite. Oh, but still yummy. FYI, Mary, Kristen, and I live close and share the same keto store locally. Oh, you're so lucky because that sugar-free shop seems so cool. They have so many keto things and I am a sucker for sweet things. So that would be, if I had a sugar-free shop near me, I would go bankrupt because I'd be there all the time. Rob says, haha, keto pot brownies. Yeah. I always thought that was funny. I never got those pot brownies at I think it was called Freebirds was a burrito place, but I thought that was funny that they had it there. Dash says, oh, well, I'm sure it had weed in it. No. This was before marijuana was legal in California anyways. So Dash says, sugar and wheat, including Vital Wheat gluten, promotes the bacteria in your gut flora, which causes your skin inflammation. The bad part is that once you reintroduce these bacteria, they make you crave more sugar. Oh, interesting. Make you crave more sugar. I didn't notice that when I was having like the Chompies bread a lot, maybe like, I don't know, 6 months ago. I didn't notice that I was craving sugar. To be honest, I haven't craved real sugar in a while. Like in the past year, I hadn't experienced a whole lot of cravings for real sugar because I had that association with it giving me migraines. So that kind of helped me to not crave it at all. And I was having Vital Wheat gluten a lot. So I don't know. I think people can react differently to things. I think if you notice that Vital Wheat gluten has that effect on you, definitely avoid it. Because if it negatively affects you, then you should probably not have it. But I think people can react differently. And carbs in order for them to reproduce and kill off the good bacteria. Interesting. Your pal Misty says, yep, they put their brownies in a pot equals pot brownies. I like Freebirds. Yeah. Oh, Freebirds. Do you have one near you still, Misty? Because the Freebirds that was near me, I just drove by it and it's not there anymore. I don't know if that was a COVID thing or if it was before COVID that happened, but I think Freebirds took over Qdoba. At least here in like the California area, they took over a burrito place called Qdoba because Qdoba was going out of business or something. I really liked Freebirds. I hadn't gone there since going keto, but Freebirds had good burritos, good ingredients. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but I found out that El Pollo Loco has a keto burrito now. So if you guys are like me and like Mexican food, El Pollo Loco has a keto tortilla for burritos and a keto tortilla for tacos. So they have a keto burrito and keto tacos. I've had both now. I should have recorded it, but I didn't. And -- baby crying, no problem. I've had both the burrito and the tacos. And at first I really liked the burrito because I just like burritos. It is on the smaller side as far as a burrito goes. Like if you were to get a regular chicken burrito from El Pollo Loco, it has like rice and beans in it. So obviously it's thicker, but the keto burrito from El Pollo Loco, it's smaller. It has more like vegetables in it. It has, I think, cabbage or lettuce in it. Has pico de gallo, which is super spicy and delicious. And then it has their chicken, obviously. Has avocado in it too. And then I think you can have sour cream in it, or at the very least you could add sour cream. But it was pretty good, just kind of on the smaller side. But then I went yesterday, I think, to El Pollo Loco, and I ordered their burrito, and they didn't have the tortillas for the burrito. So I got their tacos instead, and I got 3, and they were so big, like for one of those little like taco truck size tortillas. They were really stuffed. I mean, the lettuce or cabbage, whatever it was, kind of took up a lot of space, but they were really delicious. I added that avocado salsa I had told you guys about in one of my favorites videos, and it was such a good meal. If you're out and about and there's an El Pollo Loco near you, definitely check it out because it was really good. I think I like the tacos better than I like the burrito now, especially because the 3 tacos were more filling than the burrito, I think. So keep an eye out for that. I just found out about that. I was like, what? Now El Pollo Loco has something keto. Oh my gosh. Wait, I missed something. Your pal Misty says, I have one about 15 minutes away. Nice. Oh shoot, I missed something else. Dang it. I'm so bad. Kristen says, hi Devin. I had to keep trying different baked goods until I found the ones I liked. I love the cinnamon roll cake. Ooh, that sounds good. And lemon blueberry cake. Also the lemon chiffon pie. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds amazing. All yummy and all gluten-free. Nice. Dash says, anyone know if cocaine is low carb? Just kidding. Kristen John says, I am majorly gluten intolerant. Dang, that's a bummer to have like an intolerance like that and have like a strict diet where you're cutting out other things. Kristen, you're such an inspiration. But I don't believe that everyone who is keto needs to stay away. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't actually paid attention to gluten per se. All I know is when I had gluten-free non-keto stuff, it made me sick multiple times. And I don't know why that is. It might just be because of the sugar. I've heard gluten-free things, they tend to add more sugar to it. Obviously, that's non-keto. They add more sugar because it like makes up for the gluten. I don't know, but I've tried multiple gluten-free baked goods, and it's made me sick both times or multiple times. Kim Cole says, that's good news about El Pollo Loco. I used to go there a lot when I lived in California. Yeah, I don't know how far El Pollo Loco spans, but if they're near you, oh, definitely nice to have. I wish like Del Taco or Taco Bell would have a keto tortilla too, because that would be amazing. Man, if can you imagine if Taco Bell got on board with keto? That would be incredible. That would be my dream. Rob says you had me at cabbage and spicy. Yes, it is delicious. I'm pretty sure it's cabbage. But it just reminds me of lettuce. Dash Dash says, I'm going to teach you a fast food hack. Ooh, yay! If you order from a burger place like McDonald's, don't order the quarter pounder with cheese. Don't order and ask for it without the bun instead of asking the quarter pounder for the quarter pounder. Yeah, so just get it bunless. Yeah, I don't know that McDonald's does like a lettuce wrap yet. But Carl's Jr. does lettuce wraps, and it's helpful. I tried to order like a bunless burger from Wendy's. It was a mess. So that lettuce wrap really does help. Dash Dash says beef patty by itself and add cheese. The difference is that the first way charges you for the entire burger. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. So you're saying, okay, so you're saying don't order the quarter pounder off the menu, like kind of build your own burger. Just do like a cheeseburger kind of thing. Just order the beef patty. They'll charge you for the meat and the cheese. That's a great idea. $4 price difference. Dang, $4? That's crazy. One time Carl's Jr. didn't charge me a whole lot they charged me like $3 for a famous Star Burger, which is probably like $6 typically. But they only did that once, so maybe it was just a nice person, not necessarily the price. Dash Dash says you can have 3 beef patties with cheese, and it costs the same price as the single quarter pounder beef burger. That's insane. Thank you for that. Hey, Petite D, how are you? Just dropping in to say hello. Can't stay long. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Gail says most gluten-free baked goods use high-starch flours like rice. Oh, I didn't realize that. Which equals higher sugar. Gotcha. I thought they were actually adding like regular sugar, but that makes sense. Pam says you have mentioned the 2 fast foods from California that I missed, Del Taco and El Poloco. Pam, I used to eat what is it? It's called like, I think Classic Del Classic chicken burrito so much. When I was my heaviest, I would order that all the time. I love their chicken, and they have like this ranch sauce or something that they put on like their chicken tacos and their chicken burritos. Oh, I would love to have Del Taco with like a keto tortilla. That would be incredible. I could always do like I have a little sister that's vegan, and she's always like going and getting like an In-N-Out cheeseburger. No, she'll get like In-N-Out with like all these fixings. It has no meat and no cheese, but she'll get like, I think the sauce, or maybe the sauce even has dairy. She'll get like the chili peppers. I don't know. She goes to In-N-Out even though she's vegan, and then she comes home and like adds her own cheese, and then like does a bunch of stuff to it. I think maybe adds a patty as well. And it just seems like a lot of hassle. But I don't know. She does it and enjoys it, and she still feels like she's having In-N-Out. So I don't know. Dash just says you can do keto at Taco Bell. Ask them for a custom order. You say you want 5 sides of beef, 3 sides of cheese, 4 sides of lettuce, sour cream, guac, etc. Yeah, I'm just thinking like it would be amazing to do like a burrito. Like if I could get a bean burrito, well, I guess I can never get a bean burrito at Taco Bell. That's keto. But if I could get a burrito, like the beefy 5-layer burrito, maybe without the beans, but like in a keto tortilla, that is what I want at Taco Bell. I'm not sure though. They don't seem like they're very innovative, but they don't seem too keen on like adopting like diets. Like when all these like fast food places were getting vegetarian burgers, Taco Bell like made a statement saying that they were not going to have a vegetarian meat substitute. I don't know why they would take that stance. They're usually so innovative with their products. They're always coming out with new things. I thought that was odd. So I don't think that Taco Bell will adopt keto at all or like acknowledge it. I know they do have some. I think they have like power bowls, which you could get without rice. I think I did that in my video where I was comparing like fast food keto options. So I know you can do a keto meal at Taco Bell, but I more want the tortilla there too. There are so many low carb tortillas nowadays. You would think that they would just adopt it too. I don't know. The custom order at Taco Bell will cost you $5, whereas if you ask for a taco bowl without the taco bowl, it costs $6. Oh wow, look at you! You have like such like a financial kind of mind. I love it. It's it's exactly how I try and think about things too. You can add shredded chicken and anything else you want. The custom taco salad. I love that idea. Pam says our 2 a.m. binge was the cheese burrito. Cheese burrito? What is in the cheese burrito? I've never heard of that before. It sounds like it's just cheese in a tortilla, but that can't be what it is. Petite D says, doing well, just finished dinner with the hubs and having some quality time together, stopping in while he's taking a washroom break. That's so nice. I hope you have a lovely Sunday night. It's so important to like unwind before the work week. So hopefully you guys have a nice night together. Pam says, Taco Bell just came around to vegetarian options. No way! Because they came out with like a statement saying we're not going to have anything vegetarian. That's crazy. But the majority of vegetarians pushed, and now you can order black bean instead of beef. Yeah, I used to be vegetarian. Yeah, I know they have like ways you can customize their food items. You can make it vegetarian, but you know, like they have, what is it? They have Beyond Burgers at burger places now. And Impossible Burgers, I think, too. I was thinking that Taco Bell would like never adopt a meat substitute like that. But maybe they have. I don't know. I tried vegetarian for like a year. I think when I first started keto, I was doing vegetarian keto. So I did that for a year, but eating meat is so much easier. Barrel, where do you do your grocery shopping? You mentioned you are in the Bay Area. Yeah, I do a lot of my grocery shopping at Grocery Outlet. I love it. There are probably like 5 around me. And then lately I've been going to Winco because there's one kind of near me. Honestly, for like my fun, I go to grocery stores. So I try and explore a little bit and just get out of the house and go to a grocery store to do my grocery shopping. But Grocery Outlet has been my go-to for a little while now. They just have such good deals. It's like half off of everything. And I'm not all that picky about like certain meats or whatever that I get. So I can basically customize what I'm going to be eating for the next week or two based on what's available at Grocery Outlet. So that's what I've been doing. Pam says at Del Taco, quesadilla with sauce rolled into a burrito. Ooh, yum. That sounds amazing. Patty says, Googled El Loco keto burrito. 450 calories, 28 grams of fat, 42 carbs, 21 fiber. So what is that? 19 net carbs? Yeah, that's a lot. I wonder what their tacos are. Because yeah, that's definitely a higher carb. I mean, you should be able to get a lower carb burrito tortilla because I think Mission makes like a large one. I've had it on a couple of my videos. They have like a really, really large one. I think it's like 5 net carbs. So I don't know what the heck they're doing to make it so high. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Just wanted to say a quick hello. Hey to all here. Thank you for stopping in. I know Sundays are busy, but I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're having a nice weekend. Petite D says, finally tried the Carbonot bread. Oh my God, what did you think? The white ones seem to toast up a lot faster than the seeded, so it was a bit too hard for me, but I'll try it again on a lower setting. They're both really good. Have you tried the carbonate bread untoasted? Honestly, that's how I prefer to eat it because it reminds me of French bread, which I used to love French bread. So I like the white bread untoasted, but you can obviously toast it. But yeah, it's kind of thin. I think it's a little thin. Your pal Misty says those macros don't sound very keto. They're marketing it as keto. Yes, they are marketing it as keto. And that's definitely high. You could fit it into your macros if that's like all the carbs that you're getting. But yeah, it's probably not very manageable for very many people on keto. Rob says vegan keto is hard. My mom is vegan. She challenged me to try it for a month. I picked February since it's the shortest month of the year. I stuck to it, dropped 18 pounds. Whoa. But I felt like death. Oh, excuse me. I meant to bring water in here and I did not. Yeah. I didn't notice any like big difference in how I felt when I was doing vegetarian, but I wasn't doing vegetarian keto in like the cleanest way possible, as is what I do. So I'm sure if you just had like more vegetables and maybe tofu, then yeah, you could probably drop a bunch of weight. And I don't know how that would make you feel. I didn't want to incorporate a whole lot of soy into my diet though. So I was trying other meat substitutes that didn't have soy. That's actually how I found Vital Wheat Gluten, because seitan is one that is used in meat substitutes and is really high in protein. So it's a good source of protein for vegetarians. Petite D says, I don't usually eat my bread untoasted, but I'll try the white one untoasted tomorrow in my deli sandwich just for you. Thanks. You might really like it. I don't usually have I think if I make a sandwich, I typically have my bread untoasted. Babaril says, Costco has Himika wraps now. I heard that. By the way, you mentioned you were not happy with your job. Better now? Are you happy getting back to work on site? I haven't tried the Himika wraps, but I've heard mixed reviews about it, and I'm really picky, so I'm probably not going to try it. But some people really do like it. I think Keto Connect really likes it. But they're definitely on the cleaner side of keto, I would say. Yeah, my job is challenging. It's definitely tough. I've been there, I think, almost 3 months now. It's still hard, but that's kind of how, I don't know, that's how it is when you're learning things. My boyfriend just got a new job too, so we're like in the same boat. Getting back to working on site has been different. Wearing a mask around people is not comfortable, but like it does bring me some ease. So I'm definitely happy that I'm wearing the mask while on site. I don't wear it all the time, but if I'm up away from my desk, then I am wearing it. Rob says Himika wraps in the dehydrator makes a delicious chip alternative. That's interesting. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get water here soon. I wanted to ask your guys' opinion. Let me know what you think I should make today. I recorded a grocery haul today, and I'll have that posted next week. But I did a nutrition grocery haul, and I picked up 2 cake mixes. I wanted your guys' input on which ones you think I should make first. I was thinking about doing a video about making these cake mixes and then like giving you a taste test review about it. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in that, but let me know what you think. What you think I should make first. This one's from Sweet Logic. It's a lemon poppy seed. I'm so sorry, guys. I think this brand, I've had their orange almond cake mix, and it was a nice texture, but not the flavor I was looking for. So I'm hoping this one's better. So I could make this one, or I've never tried anything from this company, but I've always seen it and their stuff looks amazing. Keto Queen Creations. This is a cinnamon coffee cake. So I'm not sure which one to have, this one or this one. Which do you think would be better? I want to know your guys' input because I think that would be fun to get your opinion. Thank you, Dev L. I think that's an L. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Petite says, did you say you were getting your shot soon or got your first one? I actually did the Johnson & Johnson one. So I was one and done. Next Thursday will be 2 weeks since I got the vaccine. So I'll be able to see my grandma this weekend. I'm still going to wear my mask around her just to be safe. But I'm so excited because it's been probably over 3 months since I've seen her. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I have allergies. Kim Cole says, starting a new job tomorrow. Oh my gosh, how exciting. We'll be remote until June. That's so exciting. Try not to stress, Kim. Everything's going to work out. I know it's stressful to start a new job, but everything's going to be fine. Rob says anything lemon. Okay, we got one for lemon. I was kind of, I don't know which way I'm leaning because they both sound good. That's obviously why I got them, but Dash Just says, back, you can do a 5-layer burrito at Taco Bell. Whoa, where did that go? Oh, shoot. I missed it. I got to scroll up. Sorry for the shaking. Okay. You can do a 5-layer burrito at Taco Bell. Ask for the filling in a bowl. Interesting. But you have to bring your own low carb tortilla. Not the Mission keto tortilla, which is definitely not keto. Yeah. Which low carb tortilla do you use? I'm interested because I've had very bad luck picking a tortilla that is not going to lower my ketones. I have such a hard time finding one. Kim Cole says, I love lemon. Okay, we got 2 for lemon. Gail says, I love taste test videos. Cinnamon coffee cake. I'm not a lemon dessert person at all. Lemon is kind of, it's hit or miss for me. So I get that entirely. Massey? Dash. Do you say your name Massey? Macy? 1 for Massey, 2 for Macy. It's probably Macy. Thank you for that, though. So Gail, I am the same way with lemon. Most of the time it's a miss for me because it's just too much. But sometimes it's good. I don't know. I think if it's light, I can like lemon, but I don't know. I really like that brand though. The texture of that brand for the orange almond was so good. So I wanted to try something else. So I'm not sure. Your pal Misty says, I love lemon, but I'll watch whatever you post. Thank you, Misty. That Macy, I think it is, says, I laugh every time when you say dash. I just don't know. I think it's a dash, but I think it's Macy. So I'll start saying Macy. Kim Cole says, thank you. I'm a little nervous. I know it's so nerve-wracking to start a new job, but it's going to be okay. I'm excited that you got a new job though. That's always exciting. Pam says, try the lemon one. I think the lemon one is winning. I think that's like 5 for lemon. So I think I'll do the lemon one. Hey, Jocelyn. Cinnamon coffee cake looks tempting. We'll try it. Yeah. I know that cinnamon one it does look delicious. I've never heard anything. I mean, some people have had this one in like their subscription box services. Like they have little mug cakes. But I've never heard back from those if they're good at all. I think they have a red velvet mug cake. But this company's texture of the orange almond muffin was super good. So I had to try another one of theirs, but I haven't heard anything about this brand. And that always makes me weary because I feel like normally if you don't hear anything about a brand, it's probably because it's bad. But I'll let you guys know. I'll do a video about this one too, just so you know, because if you're like me and struggle to cook or bake, I feel like this stuff is a lifesaver. Or if you just don't have time to do everything from scratch, it's kind of nice to have a convenient thing that you can just kind of throw in a bowl and add a couple things and then just put in the oven. Petite D says, "Oh, yay. So happy for you. I know you've been doing your best, being cautious around visiting your grandma." Yeah, I'm super excited to see my grandma. She called me, I think last weekend, and she was just like checking in. She usually doesn't call just because like she's always doing something, but it'll be nice to visit my grandma. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Massey. Okay, so it is number one, Massey. I think number one was Massey. So okay, I will say that. Thank you. Petite D says me neither at Gail Crisp. Oh, I think I missed what Gail said. Massey says the low carb one I use is Olay Extreme Wellness. That one definitely did better on the ketone test than any of the other ones. Those are just really thin, but I think as far as ketones go, that's definitely the better option. Pam says, how much have you lost so far, Mary? In total, I think it's like 77 pounds. I think that was the last time I like totaled it up. It was 77 pounds total. But that obviously fluctuates by maybe like 5 to 8 pounds, depending on where I'm at in a given moment. But I think the most I have lost at my lowest was 77 pounds, which at this point it might be like 70 pounds, but I'm only 5'2", so it's like 70 pounds is a lot. It's a lot. I don't know if any of you have seen my before pictures, but it's noticeable. Gail says, I don't consider anything lemon, not on my radar, does not exist as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I know. I try and have an open mind, but more times than not, I'm disappointed. But I have high hopes for this one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The orange one did have a very prominent orange flavor to it, though. So, which I liked. I liked the orange. It was the almond flavor I didn't like on the other one, but I'm not a big almond fan. Rob says these Sunday lives are a great wind down from the weekend and prep for my keto mode. Oh, that's so nice to hear. Thank you so much. I always worry about the weekends because I know my weekends they feel kind of hectic and there's never enough time on the weekends. So I've always been nervous to do a live on the weekend, but it's nice to be able to do it because I definitely have more time. Petite D says, okay, well, time to feed the kittens. Not sure if I'll be back after, but we'll be looking out for your next video. Thank you, Petite D. I appreciate it. Kim Cole says, glad you're getting to visit your grandma. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Dev L says 70 pounds over how long? When I first started trying to lose weight, it was probably 5 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago. So when I was at my heaviest, I had joined a gym and was working out a lot and trying to figure out what kind of way I wanted to eat, but wasn't really sure how I wanted to eat. So in the last maybe 2.5 years, that's kind of when I discovered keto. So I lost most of my weight within a year of trying to lose weight, and then have just been maintaining that for the last like 4 years. Kim Cole says 70 pounds. That's great. Yeah, it was great to not be carrying around that weight because it was just uncomfortable. I couldn't stand for more than like 30 minutes because my lower back would be hurting all the time. It was rough. At 5'2", it's a lot to have on your joints. Massey says, have you tried the Miracle Berry tablets? I've never heard of that. If you eat it, anything sour automatically tastes sweet. Lemon plus water, best lemonade you will ever have. Oh, you know what? I have heard of that. I've never seen it though. I don't know where you would get it. I'll have to like look for it online. Because I've heard of people doing videos where they will have the miracle berry and then they will eat something sour or salty or whatever and then like describe how it tastes. I don't know where to find it though. I'll have to look into it. Pam says the next time you break a plateau, you should announce how much you have lost and show before and after. I saw the photo, but I had no idea it was 77 pounds. Yeah, no, it was 77 pounds. I did this whole video, oh God, like maybe 6 to 8 months ago, kind of outlining my my weight loss journey. And I went over that in that video. I went over the like time span of when I was my heaviest and like how I was eating and what I was doing. And then I had like kind of like checkpoints in my journey of like when I lost maybe like 50 pounds or when I started being able to do this or that or when I hit my lowest and things like that. Pam, I'll send you the video for that because I think you'd find it interesting. It gives like my whole background of weight loss and how I was losing the 77 pounds and things that were going in my life that kind of was affecting my weight for sure. So I'll send you that. Deb L says that's great. Thank you. Pam says you were so inspiring, Mary. Thank you. I don't really think so. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to figure things out. But I appreciate you saying that, Pam. Massey says, wait. Oh, I missed some. Oh, God. Massey says they sell it on Amazon. I will check that out. Thank you. Gail says, Mary, I am 5 feet tall, and 5 years ago I ballooned up to 206. Oh gosh, that's so hard. I was pre-diabetic, found keto, and now I'm back to the 120s. Wow, that's amazing, Gail. That's really incredible. I can't imagine how difficult that was. But thank goodness you found keto. That's what I don't understand, how people can bash keto, because there's people like you and like me who have been able to find keto and it be a way that we can eat that makes us feel our best and allows us to be a lot healthier than we were before. So I don't understand how people can bash keto, because if it's helping people, who cares how they're eating? If it's healthier than it was before, that's progress. And I think that's what matters. Kim Cole says, I'll have to look for the video about your weight loss journey. Yeah, I can probably find it. I don't want to get to another tab. Kim Cole, I'll try and find a comment from you before too to send you the link as well. Massey says, fun fact, a cup of watermelon has less carbs than a cup of blueberries. No way. Okay. So that's what I was thinking, is that watermelon would be low in carb, but I think people have said that it's high in carb. I don't know. I need to look into it, because I think watermelon's a great fruit to have, but people always talk about how berries are lower in carbs than melons. I've never really tested that theory. Your pal Misty says, so glad I got to catch up part of your live. Thank you for stopping by, Misty. Got to go for now, but I'll see you real soon in your comment section, which I have been bad about. No worries, Misty. Massey says, people overlook watermelon as a keto fruit. Yeah, I've never heard of people eating watermelon on keto. Pam says, I have been binging your videos, but have just gotten back to the Vlogmas ones. Yeah, I'll send you the one. It's before Vlogmas for sure. Vlogmas was every day, so yeah, it was a lot. Your pal Misty says, watermelon is a trigger for me. It's just too yummy. Okay, bye, Misty. She says, okay, leaving for real. Rob says, watermelon is in my secret keto arsenal. That's so crazy. I've never heard of someone on keto having watermelon. It is an oddly low carb and tastes so sweet. It does taste sweet, so I was thinking it'd be higher. Hey, Judy, you made it. I'm glad you made it. Hey, Jess, I'm so glad you could make it too. I've been so bad about watching your videos. I miss watching your videos just because I feel like checking in with you is always like checking in with a friend. I need to get back to it. Hey, Keto Marnie. How are you doing? Gail says, Pam Robinson, thank you. Shan on, does anyone eat apples on keto? I know they are high in fiber at least. I haven't seen anybody eating apples on keto, but you could definitely check. I mean, there's lots of websites where you could check the nutrition of different foods, and you could definitely do that with apples. I don't know how much fiber they have. They might have enough to bring the net carbs down. It's possible. Pam says Vlogmas boyfriend questions is when I named your boyfriend. Yeah, that's right. Right, family says I always heard watermelon was high in carbs. Yeah, I kind of thought that too, just because it's so sweet, but I've never really looked into it. Keto Marnie says a bit of a headache tonight. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know for me, looking at the screen is always rough when I have a headache. I think you've said that too. I want to say, maybe not, but definitely rest your eyes. Judy says, woot woot, what I miss? I need a brief ed. I was asking people which mix I should make. This Sweet Logic lemon poppy seed, or this Keto Queen Creations cinnamon coffee cake. I'm gonna make one tonight, and I think I'll make a video for it, just to kind of share the process and my thoughts, because I never know if these are good or not until I try them. So I thought I'd share. Jess says, I have an apple on the weekend sometimes. That's nice. I mean, if you could fit it in, you feel great, go ahead and do it. Petite D says, I do melons and even clementines from time to time. Each clementine is 7 net carbs. Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, and if it's like the one thing that you really enjoy, do it. Massey says, apples are never keto unless you take a teeny tiny amount. Mary, what is your reaction to allulose sugar? I don't notice like my stomach hurting or anything, but my stomach seems to not be all that sensitive to sugar alcohols in the first place. But when I've used allulose, it's just not sweet enough for me. So I feel like you have to add a lot for my taste, but I kind of like things sweet. So that's kind of my only note. And then also allulose, it like browns quicker than other sugar alcohols. So I think you're supposed to adjust your oven by like 25 degrees if you're using allulose, because otherwise it'll brown and potentially burn. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with allulose though. I've used it a few times. I have a bag, but I just don't use it all the time. Keto Marnie says, I love watermelon, but my downfall is perfectly ripe cantaloupe. I will literally eat the whole thing. Journey to Healthy says, I also eat the little cutie tangerines. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in a long time. Massey says each half cup of diced watermelon is 5.4 grams of net carbs. That's amazing. Judy says both. I'll definitely make both eventually, but I feel like I only have time for one tonight. But yeah, I got these from Netrition, so I'm super excited to try both of them. Just gotta prioritize. Gail says, Journey to Healthy, I love your channel. She has an amazing channel. Massey says, I like to live dangerously. I say mix the lemon. Oh my gosh, with the coffee cake. If I did that, I would ruin both of them. That's basically what would happen. Right Family says coffee cake. Pam says, no, Massey, for the love of all that is tasty, do not mix that. That's kind of how I feel too. It's just like, oh God. You know, I've seen some people like use mixes, like use half of the mix for like a crust kind of thing. I think Simply Misty does that in like one of her videos. And I think that's so clever to do something like that, to like use a cake mix in a different way than just the way that it's intended. But for me, I will probably mess up the cake mix like just with the instructions. So for me to do something like mixing it, it's like, oh no, I'm just asking for trouble. Gail says, when you do the baked goods, are you going to test your glucose? No, I wasn't intending on it. I think I'll do the first one. Just like making the thing and doing the taste test and see what people say about it. If they don't like it at all, like if it's not helpful, then obviously I wouldn't do it. If they liked it and also want to see like a glucose or ketone test, then I'll do that in the next one that I do. But right now, I'm not even sure if anyone's going to want to see me like make this. I don't know. In my mind, as a viewer, because I watch a lot of people's channels too, as a viewer, I want to know if someone makes something like this and if it's actually good. But I don't know if I'm just an oddball or what. Rob says, I mainly use fruit as a pre-workout. Oh, interesting. And I find it gives me a boost. That's crazy. That's awesome that you can recognize that. Typically 30 to 40 grams of carbs so from fruit. I'm always back in ketosis within an hour or two post-workout. That's amazing. Massey says, at Journey to Healthy, I just subscribed to you. Thank you for doing that because she's incredible. Rob laughs at Mix the Cakes. Keto Marnie says, I hate to go already, but I need to get back to crocheting. I am making washcloths for a craft fair. Oh, that's awesome. I need to make quite a lot. I'm sure that takes so much time. Just wanted to stop and say, hey, hello. Thank you for doing that, Marnie. I appreciate it. Massey says, I would rather see a reaction video of you trying the cake mix rather than making it. Yeah, I was thinking of doing both. Like I'm not going to have a whole lot of me making it because it's adding eggs and butter and almond milk. Like, I don't think you can mess that up. But I'm going to like show this and like what I'm going to add to it to make the recipe. So that's gonna be like a small part of it. And then the taste test. So it's mostly gonna be the taste test. I think I'll probably get my brother and my boyfriend to try it too, just to see what they think. I got my brother to taste the keto breads that I tried today. I know some of you had asked for him to try the keto breads because he doesn't do keto. And I got him to do that today. He didn't want to be on camera, but he agreed to do it. And his reaction was actually surprising to me. I didn't think that he would react the way that he did. So that'll be in a video maybe next weekend. I think it's next weekend. But yeah, I'll have to have my brother try it too. Massey says, gotta go as well. Thank you so much for being here. There's a watermelon that needs eating. Thank you for the live, Mary. See you next time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to go too, guys, because there's like a tickle in my throat that I need to drink some water or something. Because I don't know. I think my room is dusty because I seem to always get stuffed up and now I have a cough or something. But thank you guys for coming to the live. I really appreciate it. It's always so fun to be able to catch up with you guys. But my next video will be posted on Tuesday. Oh, Pam, I did get your card. I did get it. I haven't opened it yet. Thank you for reminding me. I need to open it. Thank you for sending it. I did get it. I'm just really bad at opening mail. I will do that. Rob says, have a good one, Mary. Thank you, Rob. You do the same. Kim Cole says, looking forward to seeing your brother. Enjoyed the conversation. Thank you so much. Gail says, bye, Mary and everyone. Thank you, Gail, for coming. It was nice seeing you, Judy, as well. Have a good night. I got to get some water, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.